I want to see that proc, dude. I want to see that proc. Give me that proc. That's the only issue, dude. We still waiting for this fucking proc. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. This is Lone Wolf, and in this video, we're gonna talk about the Venthyr Soulbind Changes for the 9.1 patch. All right. So with that being said, let's get into it.
Our gaze is shifted upwards to the sky.
Alright, so here we see. Let's check it out, dude. Let's go to Nadjia, activate her. Obviously, we got new stuffies. This got nerfed. This used to be 25%, but it's nerfed. Alright, so yeah, we got a nice potency, which she needed, because we couldn't go choose this side, because this one is not beneficial too much for us. This one is. This one is massive for us. Dauntless Duelist is one of the biggest conduits in the game for hunters. All right, let's check out Nimble Steps. Enemies within 8 yards are slowed by 10%. If you fall below 35% health, enemies within 8 yards are rooted for 4 seconds. It says here for 4 sec. This can only occur once every minute. That's insane, bro. Is that like a passive buff? This is serious. Let's check out the other one, Sinful Preservation, Health Potions. And all right, we're not gonna go this side. This is crazy nice. All right, let's look at the last one, Fatal Flaw. When the haste effect of your thrower ends, gain 10 sec of either 20% increased crit or versatility. Wow, Nadjia. Wow, massive. I want to see if this is a passive debuff on the target within 8 yards. There it is. So now their movement speed is just automatically reduced by 10%. And if I go below 35%, like say I'm fighting a warrior and I'm trying to kite the warrior, he's slowed by a little, but if he puts me under a certain amount of health, it roots him. This turns into a root, and it roots him for 4 seconds. Wow, dude, that's huge. Well, GG's to BM. Yeah, with the proc. But the only problem is the proc. The Nadjia's proc is still the problem as MM. For BM, it's a different story, though it still is a problem, because in order for you to get Nadjia's buff, you would have to be already in the game for over a minute. It goes up to 40 stacks, so you just have to wait the entire time. That's the only issue I find with this. But she's still awesome. I want to see that proc, dude. I want to see that proc. Give me that proc. That's the only issue, dude. We still waiting for this fucking proc. I guess she'll be good if you know the game is gonna last a long time. Because she also has her DoorDash. So we're about to get it. Let's see how it looks. We're not gonna use. Boom. Now we're gonna use it. See how much procs we got. It's about to run out. We didn't get no procs of Flayed Mark. There's our one. And then we got an extra 20% versatility, bro. So our shit hits extra hard. So that 20% versatility gave an extra 2,000 damage to my abilities just for that proc. And that was versatility. And being that it's a versatility in that window, in that short window, that can help you defensively. But I don't think that's going to be practically used, because you can't really plan to, use versatility on a random. It's just for extra damage. That's it. You have to wait that entire time for it to proc. You can't increase the time. You can't make it come faster unless you kill somebody, I believe. That's the only issue I have with Nadjia as of right now. But she's still pretty attractive, still awesome. Let us check out the other shit. Use that. Let me use it. I had to use it one more time. Now let's check out Theotar The Mad. Going Theotar, it just gives you the extra random windows of damage. So let's go potency, boom. So we do get an extra potency, that's nice. Let's read them out. It's always tea time. When Soothing Shade activates, Tubbins and Gubbins each offer you a cup of tea, healing you for 329 health every second, and reduce damage by 5%. That's pretty nice. So you heal and take less damage when that little thing comes out. Okay. Again, I'm not a fan that the shade is in one place and you have to be in that place. This side is when you are well fed, gain 60 speed and 60 avoidance. Obviously, this side is probably not going to be the one that we go down. So we go down this way. And the last one, party favors. Once per day, you can speak with Theotar and Sinful to obtain the Mad Duke's Tea, which increase your agility by 3%, or your haste, or your crit, or your versatility for 1 hour. I think that's kind of barfufa. That's crazy. I will hope that I get the agility one. Let's test it out, and let's see if we see Theotar around here. That's Draven. Here it is. Let's see if he gives me the...
Care for a quick stroll.
Oh, so it's a drink. So that's awesome. So that's awesome that I can... It's not that he'll give me the buff. He'll just give me a little thing, and then for 1 hour, whenever I want to use it, that's it's available to use. Boom. It gave me versatility. I'm not gonna complain. So right now we got 27. I use my... Now we get 33%. Very, very nice. There it is. So let's see how my stuff hits for now. Just an extra 1,000. Damn. That was a horrible representation right there. Oh, there he is. Hello. And look at that. Everything is on cooldown. Yeah, you know what? I think Theotar is still garbo. Theotar, you're garbo. Regenerative stone skin. Any overhealing done to you will heal for an additional 15% of the overhealing amount over 6 seconds. I mean, it's overhealing, so you're just gonna overheal even more. I guess it's good if there's a lot of just damage coming in, but not enough to really go like kill you or take you below a certain amount of health and you just keep getting healed. I don't know, I wouldn't go that way. Intimidation taxes while below 50% health. Door shadow cools down 50% faster. Okay, not too shabby. Is it something that's making me go ooh? Not necessarily. Endurance conduit. Boom. Let's look at the last one. This is the saving grace here. Battlefield presence. Each nearby enemy trembles at your presence, increasing your damage and healing done by 1% and reducing damage taken by 1%. In order for this to be better, than this, you need 2 targets for the dealing damage less to you, and then you need 3 targets for it to be equal to 3%. So if you have 3 targets, so basically if you're fighting like a demo warlock, unholy, maybe even havoc monk, like this right here would be nice. On top of that, you have built for war, which increases your agility, right? So you just built for war is almost as strong as Dante's Duelist in damage alone. It's a passive thing. I'm not too mad about it. It is passive, and you already have Built for War. And with Nadjia, you just have Dante's Duelist, which is always great. Obviously, I think this one is a better version, you know, because you just get the 3% all the time. But this one is not bad. It's not horrible. It's not horrible. You still get extra damage regardless. The only problem is how close to they have to be to you. If they have to be relatively close at all times, then this is kind of garbage. So let's check it out. Let's see how far do I have to be. Let's see. Let's see how it works. So this is around 3 yards. Right here, it's like 3 yards, I hope. 5 yards. This is about 8 yards, maybe 10. Oh, so 8 yards, dude. So you have to be 8 yards close to an enemy. It's kind of caca. It's kind of caca. I think General Draven is probably the default, with Nadjia being the other default. Nadjia just gives you the most damage, period. Nadjia is going to give you the most damage, period. But General Draven gives you the most defenses, period. Okay? With Theotar, give you the extra burst here and there. Your explosive shot really aligned really well with Wasteland Propriety, because these two are almost used every single time. So you use a Flayed Shot, you get the buff with Theotar, and then you use Explosive Shot, and within the 6 seconds, this blows up. So it gives you that extra versatility. So that's okay, but I don't think it's super much. With Nadjia giving you the extra damage. The only thing with Nadjia is that you have to wait 80 seconds, basically, for it to be full. In a BG, this goes quicker, because if you kill an enemy, you get 4 stacks instead of 2, instead of 1. Nadjia, great for damage and for the added utility. And then General Draven for also a little bit of extra damage with much more defenses. Alright, that's how I feel about it. Not too excited. I think Nadjia got the best changes, with General Draven just being okay. Still giving a little bit of reduction, a little bit of extra damage. But it's just the tank spec. It looks like this is the tank. Like, if I was a tank, I would go General Draven, because he has all the good shit. Alright, so we talked about it. We see how we feel about it. We saw the changes in action. Now, one thing I want to mention is, I do feel that Marksmanship Hunters get the shit end of the stick a lot of the times with these type of buffs that limit range. Obviously, we're a range spec, and you know, we're supposed to use that as an advantage, but I feel like we get punished for being ranged. As being the only physical damage dealer, I feel like Kyrian, you know, really helps with that shooting through the walls type stuff. But other than that, I feel like the Marksmanship Hunter specifically really lacks just an amazing niche like other specs in the game. A lot of these Soulbinds, when it comes to just buffing this, moving that, really doesn't play the same with Marksman. Because hey, we were supposed to be at range, but a lot of these buffs, a lot of these debuffs, you have to be close. So that's how I feel. I feel like they should look at it in a different way, the way they did rogues back in the day, when rogues, when they stealth, they used to walk or move or prowl at a very lower movement speed. And then after a while, they realize, hey, we should just make rogues equal to or even faster than normal players. Okay, I feel like they should do the same thing with Marksmanship Hunters, where they should really give us the advantage of using our range, and our kiting played slightly different than it does now. But that's just my opinion. I can definitely get into another video about that. Definitely check out the next video, which is gonna be the Night Fae. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Share the video to anybody who you feel like might get something out of this. And if you like Twitch, definitely follow me at LoneWolfHD TV. All right. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.